H.W. released a statement earlier tonight saying, in part, he knew his wife was the most beloved person in the world and that the Bush family has faith she is in heaven. He adds everyone can cross the Bush family off their worry list. Closer to home, a Central Georgia man got to know the Bushes while he was in the Army and working for then Vice President Bush. Justin McDuffie joins us in studio to share some of those memories.
Clay Murphy heads up SPLOST projects in Bibb County now, but back in the 80s, Murphy traveled the world with then Vice President George Bush. He set up secured telephone lines for the VP. I caught up with Murphy to reflect on his relationship with Mr. Bush and his wife, Barbara.
When you talked to her, there was nobody in the room more important than you at that time in her eyes. And she made you feel like you were the most important person in the room. It didn't matter who it was.
It's been more than 30 years, but Clay Murphy's memories of the Bushes still crystal clear.
It is hard for me, even after having been there, to imagine politicians today being that approachable. To them, it was a responsibility, it was an obligation to serve. And it was their turn.
Murphy says he traveled the globe for 3 years with the Bushes, but some of his fondest memories at the family's summer home in Kennebunkport, Maine.
The two of them were very down-home people. The ability to have a picnic with people you've never met and just cook for them when you're the vice president seems a little odd, but that was who they were.
Murphy says the former First Lady was easy to talk to. He remembers one conversation in particular when they were wiring a boat for the Secret Service to use.
She can barely see over the side of the boat, asking us what we're doing because the boat was still on a trailer. And she said, "What are we doing?" And we told her what we're doing, and she said, "Where'd the boat come from?" And we said, "The DEA." And her comment, just flat as she could be, "Well, George isn't going to like that. I'm going to have to go talk to him." He wasn't happy because the Secret Service boat was bigger than theirs.
Murphy also told me that every time he saw the Bushes together, they were holding hands. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Justin. Barbara Bush's funeral is scheduled for this Saturday in Houston.